Alright, so I'm gonna do another tier list. So this time I am doing J-rock and metal groups, well, Japanese rock and metal groups, so yeah. Anyways, well, alright, so let's get into this. So also for reference, I haven't listened to all of these bands in full, so because well, I had a phase where I would just I wouldn't even listen to all the songs in the album. I'd just listen to like 1, 2, or 3 and stuff. Because that was just how I was, so yeah. Yeah, and I haven't listened to all the albums by these groups, so obviously this list will be subject to change over time, so yeah. Okay. 176 Biz. Or I think they actually called themselves Biz 176. This was a very short-lived Visual K group. Yeah, so but they are one of like my favorites ever, so yeah, in my opinion they're S tier. Their song Aqua is very nostalgic for me because well, because one of my favorite YouTubers growing up, Anime Bromi, used one of these songs, his video. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 9mm Parabellum Bullet, I think it's called. I'm gonna put them on great. So, yeah. Acid. Another good band. I don't know if I'd call them Visual K. Well, then again, their hair, I mean, I don't know. I put them on there, so yeah. Okay, alright, Alexandros. I'm gonna put them on very good, so. LS9, I have not heard them in full. I probably listened to, probably all of these groups, honestly. Just not in full, basically. Some of them not fully, so, yeah. NCafe, S tier. I'll just go on a limb and say it. This is, in my opinion, the greatest Japanese rock group ever. Yes, they're a top 5 favorite of mine. They're a top 5 favorite band of all time for me. So yeah. Asian Kung Fu Generation. That's another S tier. You gotta love the song they did for Naruto. So yeah. And plus, the first 2 albums are bangers, so yeah. Baby Metal. Kind of overhated, honestly. I mean, on Rate Your Music and Album of the Year, they have decent reviews, but there's a lot of people outside who are not the biggest fans. I would put them on double A tier, though. They're not the best, though. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember seeing Finn McKenty's video where he talks about Japanese metal. He says that, apparently Baby Metal's the best, which I would not say that. He doesn't seem to be a huge fan of Japanese music, or honestly, from what I've seen, he doesn't seem to be a huge fan of foreign music, in my opinion. I'm not saying that Finn's racist. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay, you don't have to like foreign music if you don't want to. But yeah, I guess that was kind of a telltale sign that maybe he didn't have an actual music taste, which is apparently he said in an interview that apparently he never had an interest in music, which does seem a little hard to believe. He's concerning the fact that he's been going to hardcore punk shows since he was I think according to to Wikipedia 1990 or something. I don't know, since the 90s. It does seem hard to believe, but yeah. Yeah. And I do agree that what he said about Japanese people who like Japanese music is very untrue. I mean, it's probably. I mean, I'm sure it's true in some people. You know, there's definitely people who are only like the music because, well, it's Japanese and they fetishize Asian and stuff, and you get the idea. But for the most part, it's not even true. Like, for me, I just like the music and stuff. I love the way the music sounds. That's basically it. So, yeah. Yeah, but, no, I don't hate Finn. I just disagree with him on his opinions, so, yeah. Hey, just because you disagree doesn't mean you should hate someone and stuff. In fact, you shouldn't hate anybody in general, so yeah. Alright, Band-Aid. I'm just gonna say better than Baby Metal, but not quite S tier. So, yeah. Alright, Baseball Bear. That's another great band. Okay. Beaker Sears, that's another one for me. And, Blue Billion, that's another great band, so, yeah. Alright, the Blue Hearts. These guys are kind of like, I guess, like, these guys are kind of like the Japanese, like, Ramones, in my opinion. Well, for anyone who's ever listened to them, that's basically what they are, so, yeah. I would put them on very good. Right, Boat, or Boat, whatever. I don't know. I heard that from one of Shooter Brady's videos, so I say it as a joke, so yeah, but, yeah, Boat, I know most people probably put them higher, but I probably wouldn't. Yeah, that's another B for me. Boris. I know people would absolutely just put them like higher on the list, but personally, like, I don't know, like, B stuff. Like, they're a good band, but I don't know, like, most, like, when it comes to, like, like, I don't know, when it comes to, like, super long songs and stuff, it's like, I don't know, I don't know, I just get bored of it, so, yeah, I don't know. This is Broken by the Scream. I'm gonna put them on 8 here. Alright, Bucktick. Oh, shoot. I actually don't know. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so, 8 tier. So, yeah. Alright, Buglug. That's another S for me. So, yeah. Let's see. Bump of Chicken. I think I'm gonna go there. Yeah, Burnout Syndromes, that's an A for me. BZ, that's another A. Ooh, Charlotte, I'll be honest, I've only really listened to 3 of their songs before, because their album is, not available, not on Spotify for some reason. So, yeah, but, you know what, those 3 songs I've heard from them are definitely S tier songs, so, yeah. Alright, Cold Rain, that's gonna be a very good for me. Same with Color, it's a very good one. Alright, Crossfaith, yeah, this is kind of like, an example of, like, honestly, I think these guys are considered to be, like, a scene band, actually, which, well, I guess Japanese scene band, well, I guess there are Japanese scene bands out there, so, yeah. I'm gonna go, double A tier and stuff, very good. Crystal Lake, that's an A for me. Ben McKenty actually said that to him, Crystal Lake is just like a Japanese version of Architects. Even though technically, Crystal Lake formed, I think, 2 years before Architects did. So, Architects is, so, technically, Architects is the, are they British? I think, they're the British version of Crystal Lake. Yeah. Right now, Dadarama, pretty good. I'm gonna go great. Dead End, I'm gonna go, very good. So, yeah. Alright, Death Gaze, no, I'm not a fan. stuff. They're not good in my opinion. Like, oh man, like their first album just sounds like a really crappy version of like Suicide Silence crossed with like, I don't know what new metal band would like combine them with, like Suicide Silence mixed with some sort of like new metal group. I don't know, Static X or something. I don't know. Like a watered down, like a diet Suicide Silence mixed with a new metal group. With Despair Rays, I'll go double it. I'll go very good. So, yeah. Alright, Deviloof, I'm going on very good as well. So, Dim Lim, that's another very good for me. Alright, Deer and Grey, that's an S for me. They are amazing, so yeah. Dragon Ash, I have not heard enough of them, so yeah. Alright, Ella Garden. These guys are really good. I'm gonna put them on double A tier. So yeah. Alright, Endless Dismal Moan. I'm gonna go very good, so yeah. So, Envy. Really good Japanese Screamo, so yeah. These guys are pretty good, so yeah, A. Alright, Exist Trace. I have not heard enough of them. Fear and Loafing in Las Vegas. And they're S tier for me. Although I will say the auto-tune on their songs is not the greatest. It's pretty high pitched for my liking. So, yeah. Yeah. Some of these logos you probably can't even see because, yeah, it's dark and stuff. Yeah. 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 Alright, Fishman's. I'm gonna go double A tier. Let's see, we got Gaggling or Goggling. However you say it. I don't know. These guys are kind of like some sort of like Christian, like goth rock visual K group. Very short lived, so yeah. I'm gonna go A. Yeah. Alright, Galnerius. I'm gonna go double A tier. Pretty good Japanese power metal and stuff. Okay, this one. Okay, so Gizm. They're gonna be very controversial. So this is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. So there's so many people. Everyone seems to really like this band, and I'm not a fan, honestly. I think the vocals are pretty bad. So yeah. Right, Glay. I haven't heard enough of them. Golden Bomber is another S for me. They are amazing. So yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to like brighten enough so you can see the like dark logos, but like the transparent logos with the black text, but it's not doing too good. Okay, well, all right, Hanabi. Honestly, I've given one of their. We have one S tier album and one like A tier album. So, you know, I'm gonna go double A tier. Heaven or Arms. Not, in my opinion, the better version of like Envy. Yeah, I think they're better than Envy. So yeah. Yeah. Their album White Halo is pretty cool. It actually has a couple of black metal elements too, which I kind of like. Alright, Hysteric Blue. I'm gonna go double A tier. Jam Project. I have not heard enough of them, so yeah. Alright, Kaguru. I'm gonna go A tier, so yeah. They're pretty good. Kagura. That's an 8. That's a great for me, so yeah. Kaya. I know Kaya is not a band, it's a solo artist, but you know what? He deserved to be on here, so yeah. I think Kaya is pretty good, so yeah. Yeah, it's a double A for me. And the reason why I have like double A tiers is for like anything that I give like a 9 out of 10. So yeah. Okay, we got. I don't know. I call these guys. I call them Lark and Seal, but I'm probably wrong on that, honestly. So yeah. These guys though, they're amazing. So I'm gonna put them on great. So, yeah. Lunacy. I'm gonna go very good. Honestly, some of these bands just feel quite unfair because I've only heard some of these bands I've only heard like one album from, so yeah. All right, now we have this is Malice Miser. Malice Miser, a good band, so yeah. I'm gonna go put them on very good, so yeah. Mass of the Fermenting Dirks. That's another A for me, so yeah. Ooh, Maximum the Hormone. S tier. Very good, and yeah. I really love this song, Zetsubo Billy. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm not good at Japanese, so I'm definitely butchering some of these names. But yeah. Yeah. And the part the part after the bridge is like, goodness me, it goes hard, dude. Like the Kida part in the song, like, oh my gosh, that part goes hard, dude. As well as also Daisuke's really good rap verse. So yeah. Okay, Melt Banana, that's a B for me. And honestly, I'll be honest, when I first listened to Boredoms, and as well as also Melt Banana, I didn't really like their music that much. I thought it was pretty bad, stuff, but I've come around on it, so yeah. So yeah. I feel like most people put Melt Banana higher, but, not me. Alright, now we have Boy de Moy. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't think I've heard them in full, so yeah. Moreru, B. The vocals are a little too noisy for me. I'm not really a fan of the vocals, but you know what? I can look. You know what? I'm willing to look past that because the instrumentals they go pretty hard. So yeah. All right, Mrs. Green Apple. I haven't heard enough of them. All right, My First Story is pretty good, although I didn't like their last album. I thought it was pretty bad. Well, I'll put them here. So yeah. Nightmare, put them here. So yeah. Number Girl, I'm gonna put them on great because they are great. So yeah. One OK Rock. I'm gonna put them here. Well, let me check my ratings. Okay, yeah. Alright, Orange Range. I haven't heard enough of them, so yeah. Poly6. They are pretty darn good. I'm gonna put them here for now. So yeah. Alright, we got P Graffiti, I'm gonna call them. What a silly name. Yeah. I mean, it's not the weirdest band name I've ever heard. I mean, you know, you got Butthole Surfers, and then you got all of the grindcore groups that have the absolute most ridiculous names ever and stuff. And yeah. Puffy. I have not heard enough of them, so yeah. Pale Dusk. I'm gonna go very good. Okay, Radwimps. That's gonna go on great for me, so yeah. They're very good. Alright, got Raphael. pretty good power metal stuff. I'm gonna go great. So yeah, RC Succession, B for me. Let's see, I don't, how do you say it? Racing? I don't know, or Rustin? I don't know. They're fine. They're not that great, but yeah. All right, Ronald Crow. That's another S tier for me. I am a fan of the Ronald Crow. So yeah. Alright, Scandal. That's another S for me. Let's see, Shonen Knife. I'm gonna go very good. Let's see, Siam Shade. I haven't heard enough of them. Alright, Sid. I forget what my ratings for them are. Hold on. Okay. And I literally just checked my Rate You Music ratings before I started recording, so... Yeah, yeah, Sid will go very good. Alright, now we got, I don't know if it's Sug or Soup. I just call them SUG, so yeah. But they're another S tier for me. Supercar, I'm going, very good. So yeah. Backhorn, another very good for me. Gazette, that's another very good. Pillows, I've not heard enough of them. Spiders, I've heard their first album before. They are pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it. They're kind of like the Japanese Beatles. If I had to describe them. I'll put them on very good. So, Toe. Okay, so I know most people put them higher, but honestly, I don't know. I love a couple of instrumental rock stuff, but sometimes when it comes to, like, instrumental rock, it doesn't hit me well to be, like in A or S tier, so I'm gonna put Toe on B, so yeah. Now we got a Tricket or Tricut, whatever, they are a double A tier for me, so yeah. Uberworld, A for me. Versailles, that's another great for me. Okay, Vital, more like Vile. I'm sorry, I wanted to make that joke, but realistically, Vital is not a good group, honestly, and stuff. I've just found them kind of boring, honestly. Yeah, the vocalist is great, but I'm just not a fan. No, I just found them boring. Alright, Vice Slip. Honestly, I'm going double A tier. So yeah. Same with Vivid. We got a double A tier. Right, Wawaka. Again, not a band, but you know what? Wawaka deserves a spot on here, so. And Unhappy Refrain, fantastic album. S tier album. Very good. I loved it. Alright, X Japan. Yeah. These guys. The pioneers of Visual K. S tier. They freaking slap, dude. They are awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Zard. That's going on great for me, so yeah. And Zorro. Another great for me, so yeah. Right, well. That's my list for there, so yeah. Yeah, so well, gosh dang it, you can't. I'm trying to make it so you can see the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, these are my all-time favorites up here. These ones, you know, amazing as well. Same with these. This one's decent. These two, I don't really like them that much. Yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, that's it for this J-Rock tier list. So hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.